All right. Good morning, everybody, and happy weekend to you from here. My name is Abayomi Oyeshola, as usual. I'm welcoming you guys to um, my channel, Pass Your Prop with Yomi, and I I hope it's going to be a great ride. So, like I said, I want to answer some of your questions. There are some questions that I've not responded to now in my inbox, about trading, about prop firms, about risk management, trading principles, psychology, and the likes of them. And I'd like to address those questions immediately. So, yeah, I think it's just faster to just reach them from my phone and respond to them. Uh, so, someone writes that, in my opinion, the daily drawdown limit is the number one enemy of a prop firm challenge account trade. Accounts is the number one enemy of a prop firm challenge that a trader trades. Okay, how can I prevent breaching this rule? Um, the fastest way to prevent okay, there's more than one step to preventing daily drawdown, reaching the daily drawdown. The first thing you have to do to prevent reaching daily drawdown is you have to streamline your trade. Limit limit yourself to trading just one pair or two pairs at a time. I think I've addressed something like this before. Limit yourself to trading just one or two pairs at a go, or be on a go rather. And that pair that you are trading, you shouldn't risk all your daily drawdown. You shouldn't risk your daily drawdown on it. For example, let's say I want to trade a pair. Let's say I want to trade um, Australian dollar, then USD, right? Australian AUD USD. That's what I want to trade. If I'm going to trade that kind of stuff, I must make sure that okay, what's the lot size I'm using? If um I'm using 2.0, then based on my risk assessment, what I must make sure that I'm not even anything close to that daily drawdown, right? Because if you are entering multiple trades or entering with multiple lot sizes, that's the fastest way for you to blow that account, right? So the only way you can you can prevent yourself from getting to the daily drawdown is to limit how many positions you enter, how many pairs you enter, right? And your lot size, limit it, and make sure that you have a solid plan. What is your goal? What do you want to achieve? What is your analysis? You must have done your back tested your strategy, and then execute it. See, the reason people ask these questions is because they don't have a working strategy. If you have a working strategy, you just know that okay, you have to repeat opportunities. When you see the opportunities that strategy presents in the market, you just repeat it, and you can be sure that it's going to be profitable at least 60% of the time, right? So that's how you win with the market. Okay, someone says I would love it if you addressed time frames, different types of trading, that is swing, day trading, etc. Also, how will I receive notifications? Okay. Okay, so the person wants me to address time frames. So time frames are just there to help you see the markets both in a microscopic level and at the macro level, right? Um you want to see you want to be able to zoom in and zoom out of the market, see how what is happening, right? There's people that take the analysis from the monthly, right? The big movers in the market, those who have some money, excuse me, they are trading, based on they are trading from the big they have big money to trade. That's what I wanted to say. They have big money and they make the analysis from monthly time frame, which is fine, right? Some they use their weekly, some use their daily. But if you're a good trader, you must learn how to. I think you must know all these strategies, all these time frames. You must know all these time frames of trading, know how they work, know how they relate to each other, right? I believe that the smaller time frames like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, they are great places for you to know the instance you are to enter the market, right? But the big ones, the big time frames, they help you to see the future better. Like they if you make an entry, if you are making an entry from a lower time frame, you can see, okay, this is where I'm going in the upper time frame. This is the limit I'm going. And also, you must know that you must be able to have the fortitude to hold that trade for that long, especially if you are projecting into the higher time frame, right? Um, okay, let me find another message. Someone says, "Have you read Precision Markets?" No. What do you think about trading plan in it? I don't. I've not read Precision Markets. Is it 1:30? Is 1:30 RR consistently possible? 1:30 RR is consistently possible, but it depends on what you mean by consistency, right? And also, what you mean, yeah, it depends on what you mean by consistency. When you say consistency, I hope you don't mean um every day, because if you are 1:30, there's hardly any market that does 1:30 in a day, right? Maybe sometimes that's if your strategy aligns with it. You can get it in trades like US 30 or like NAS 100, but it's very rare that before you will see 1:30 on gold, right? Because on the average, with what I've observed, gold moves an average of, let's say, 200 to 250 pips per day, right? 200 to 50, 250 pips per day. Like that's from low to high, not even open to high, from low to high. That is 200 to 250 pips per day. So if you are seeing that kind of stuff with gold, you know that, excuse me, if you are seeing that kind of stuff with gold, you okay, what are you risking? How much are you risking? Because your risk is also what you are going to calculate with what you are trying to do. So in a day, you may not see 1:30, but probably in a week it's possible. But then it would mean that your risk management, your trading game is top notch, right? For me, as far as I'm concerned, if you see 1:2, 3, 4, 5, it's okay. To be honest, it's very, very okay. What you just need to know is how to replicate it often, especially if you're a day trader. Okay. Someone says, "Good evening, bros. Please, I really want to know the meaning of leverage, as they do differ in most of the brokers, and the best leverage to consider. Thanks in anticipation." Okay. We've addressed the issue of leverage on, I think that should be day 2 of our PYP bootcamp. I would like you to go and see that video. Is that either it's on the day 2 of our PYP program or day 1? I can't remember which one. So please go and look that. I gave a detailed analysis, a detailed description of what leverage is, and how it is applied, how you can apply it to trading. Okay. I'm trying to look for this. Okay. Um, is it advisable to increase lot size when someone is trading a prop firm? For example, for a 3K challenge, and someone is up $70 and the person is trading with 0.08. Then when the profit goes to $100, can the person increase to 0.10? Yeah, you can. 0.08 to 0.10 is just like 0.02 difference. But what is more important is that, are you able to bear the risk? The risk that is attached to 0. In fact, the lot size is the risk. What you lose using 0.10 is different from what you lose risking 0.08, right? So you want to make sure that you're able to bear the risk. But I think you should. It's always good to stick with, at least for some time, stick with what the lot size that works for you, because there are some lot sizes that you use that, and the market goes against you, to mess up your emotions, and you don't want that to happen to you. Okay. Uh, Someone asks, What routines or habits have you developed or inculcated over time to help you stay objective, disciplined, and free from the impulses and euphoria that comes with profitability in the market? Okay, yeah, this is a very, very smart question. This is a very, very, very lovely question, and kudos to whoever asked this question. So the routines and habits that I've developed is okay. I think the first thing is just putting my mind at rest, right? And that's the reason why you guys should backtest. I never really had confidence in myself or in the ability of the markets to produce money for me until I began to until I started backtesting very well. When we got a strategy, the two-line strategy, and I think I once mentioned in one of the videos that I backtested that strategy for the span of 2 years, right? I saw how it behaves every day for 2 years, and I got my data. I saw that, okay, on for example, I did this very well on gold, and I saw that it gives me like 80%, 80% profitability rate. That's all I needed. It means that out of every five trade, I have the propensity to make four wins, right? So I just adopted that, but it was because I backtested, right? If you backtesting will give you confidence in the market. It will give you, it will help you to be confident. Number one, that okay, what the only skill you really need is to make sure that light does not go out of your system or out of your phone. I mean, out of your laptop or out of your phone, so that you can see the charts regularly, right? Then you need two working eyes, right? And then a working brain, right? Those are my routines and my habits. And then you need a lot of patience to wait till your strategy manifest. If you don't see your setup in a day, it doesn't make any difference. You might not see the setup today on a particular pair, right? But you might see it in another pair, or even though I don't encourage trading multiple pairs, this week I only traded. Okay, I traded three pairs, but I traded two of those pairs. I only traded them one day, and both of them went to loss. Right, I entered loss on both of them on those other pairs. So I stuck with just one very well. Good. I traded. I saw opportunities in the market. I think I saw opportunity in the market four days out of the 5 days of this week that we just concluded. So yeah, because of based on the back testing I've done, and I just know how to wait for my setup. It's the setup can come in the morning, it can come in the afternoon, it can come in the evening. My own is just to be there when it comes and to execute. So patience, you need a lot of patience. You need discipline. Yeah, you don't enter with so much lot size. See, if you have, if you have, I think pro firms are actually very great because they they gave us the opportunity to enter. Like you are not risking more than what you can afford to lose normally, right? If they say 5% of your trade, now that 5%, I'll break it down. Personally, I break it down to, okay, I'm not losing on a single trade, I'm not losing more than 0.5%, right? So that's why, based on the lot size, based on the risk management I'm taking, or let me say based on my distance, on distance of from my entry point to my SL, to my stop loss. If I see any opportunity I see based on my entry point, considering the difference between my entry point and my stop loss, the opportunities I see, I'm not, how do I put this? Any opportunity that I see, I'm going to tally it with my, um, with my 0.5% risk management principle, right? So I can see some opportunity that, okay, maybe I will only be risking $200, let's say on a 50K account. I'm only risking $200. $200 is like, it means I'll be using 1.0, right? 1.0, let's say it's 20 pips. I'm using only 1.0. That's what I'm risking, right? So, and then maybe I'm targeting 1 to 3 ratio or 1 to 4 win ratio. So I'm risking $200 to make like $600 to $800, right? So your risk management has to be there, your discipline to wait for your strategy to play out completely. See, after you've executed a trade, you must have the discipline to wait for your trade to get to the destination, right? Yes, don't over project a trade that is going to give you, let's say you're anticipating how much? Let's assume that you're expecting 60 pips, right? That it should produce 60 pips for you. That 60 pips, it could take 15 minutes to get there, or it could take 6 hours, 8 hours to get there. Right. But because you have confidence in the back testing you have done, right? You've seen the strategy played out fine. Just stick to that. Stick with it. Right. Just wait out the time until it gets, but don't set unrealistic expectations. What you have seen based on the entry and the exit point, you see that okay, this thing is going to give me 60 pips. Don't go and put it to 120 pips. And also don't now enter multiple trades, because entering multiple trades is you saying that okay, I'm very confident that this thing will go my way. Now, no matter how perfect your strategy is, how perfect your back testing is, do not have so much confidence in the market. Anything can happen. If I'm entering a trade, I'm already assuming in the back of my mind that okay, if this does not go my way, I'm going to be losing this value, this my stop loss value, I'm going to be losing it. And I'm willing to bear that if that trade does not go up, it does not go my way. Right? Yes, nobody likes losses. Nobody likes trades entering stop loss, but you want to make sure that you are not entering stop loss regularly. You want to limit the degree at which you enter stop losses. So please and please, I want you to take note of that, of all those things, right? Um, Let me look for some other. So someone says he won 6 prop firm accounts on Twitter last year and he lost 4 already. Okay, if you lost 4 already, please make sure you take care of the 2 accounts that are remaining. Risk management is going to help you. And please watch our videos on two-line strategy. All the 2 or 3 videos that we've done on two-line strategy, please make sure you watch them and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay. Uh, Someone says he feels discouraged and he thinks Forex is not for him. Uh, because he's tired of trying and losing. Okay, see, it's very fine to take a break if Forex is giving you a hard time, right? See, it's very hard. It's hard for you to earn money, your handed money from a particular job, and then you put it in Forex and then you lose everything without even spending so much on yourself, right? So really, the Forex industry is designed for, I'm saying it is designed in a way that um, someone that is not well skilled is going to lose on the long run or the short run. It's designed for you to lose because it is going against your human emotions. But those who scale through are those that they have mastered their skill, they've owned their craft in the industry. And the way to hone your craft in the industry is to expose yourself to the industry. But you expose yourself with the mindset that I want to get better at this. I want to succeed with this, right? So please, if you think Forex is not for you, if you are ready to, if you are willing to let go the of the reward that comes with it, eventually you can just sign out. It's not, you're not a quitter. It's not bad to quit if you're not succeeding at something, right? It's not bad to quit, but I will tell you that um you can you can you can wait it out. If you will, you can wait it out. Just be exercise more patience. Sometimes you need to take a break. Take a break from the market. There are times that I take a break from the market, usually as periods of big losses, right? And the times that I'm winning big in the market, I'm always trying to put my brain in check, to put myself in perspective so that I won't become too confident, right? Okay, so please and please, I want you to do that. Don't beat yourself so much. God is going to help you. Okay. So someone asked about our pro cycle live trading. Yeah, so you can reach out to me on the comment section. How to join the pro cycle live trading. Okay, let me just tell you simply. The pro cycle live trading is, for now we are still doing $50 per month. So you can subscribe for $50 per month. But there's a big but there. But you should expect that the price could increase anytime soon. The price can increase anytime soon. So please and please, I want you guys to stick around. We're gonna succeed here, you know. Okay. I think I need to look for some other questions. There are some other questions that I really need to open up. Um so people have been asking about the course. The course is not yet ready. The course, those of you asking about the course, it is not yet ready. But um check out the videos I've made on the two line strategy, right? Check those videos out. Those videos are gonna help you. It's just everything that is in the course that is in the video. So okay, I'm trying to look for some other videos. Oh, in fact, almost all the messages I'm opening are about the course. Okay. Someone says, I have never understood what slippage is. I came to realize that it is important to know it from the prop firm review platform. Kindly advise accordingly. Okay, what is slippage? Um slippage is what happens when you have when you enter a trade, right? You enter a trade, and let's say you set your stop loss to let's say 20 pips, right? 20 pips, and your take profits to, let's say you take your take profit is 40 pips, right? 40 pips up, and then 20 pips is what you are risking. So you entered this trade, and then the market starts moving. Usually slippages happen during news hours. When the news comes immediately, a slippage might happen. Especially high impact news like NFP, CPI, FOMC, right? And what slippage really means is that when the market action moves either in your favor or against your favor or against you, right? And it moves beyond your stop loss or your take profit. Remember, you set a stop loss of 20 pips and a take profit of 40 pips, right? Now, if the news happens and then it moves against you, sometimes also slippage can occur when the market is just opening, right? Maybe it's the open of a new week or the opening, either it's the opening of a new week or the opening of a new day, right? Slippages can occur at those periods too. So it's just the market moving either in your favor. When it moves in your favor, that's always good, right? Maybe you set 40 pips take profit, and then the market just moves and it goes beyond that 40 pips and it closes you out at 60 pips or 80 pips. That's a good slippage that works in your favor. But if it goes against you, it can go that below that 20 pips, 30, 40, 50. In fact, sometimes 80 pips, 100 pips. It's blues accounts, right? So that's why you have to be careful. You have to trade responsibly especially when the market, I'm sorry, when it is close to the news hour, or at the opening of a new day, opening of a new week, right? So you want to be very, very careful about that so that the market does not take away your money. Okay. Let me see someone else. So when someone says, my question is, if you pass the challenge phases, will you get payouts, or unless you trade the real account and hit the target, you don't get anything for passing the challenge phases. It is when you pass the challenge phases, that you get funded, right? And when you get funded, it means you have to be profitable. You have to have earned the profit, and then you must have satisfied the minimum number of trading days that is required for of you, and also you must then you must wait till the time you can cash out on that, right? Okay, so that's that about that. Someone says, is there a group where signals are sent? The signal group is the live trading group, and I've told you that you can join for $50 per month. You can message me privately on my WhatsApp, or you can drop a comment on this video, and I will tell you how you can go about it. Right? Okay. I actually drop after this video. I'm going to drop in the comment section. I'm going to drop the way you can access the live trading group. Right? Okay. Relative drawdown means your overall drawdown. I think so, something like that. Hello, would you kindly address the fractional disparity? Fractional disparity, I don't know what you mean by fractional disparity. Sorry. Someone says, how can one stop over trading? By having a strategy and having the discipline to stick to that strategy. That's how you overcome over trading, right? And the thing about over trading is that over trading will make you lose. You are going to lose. See, nobody that is profitable over trades. If you're over trading, is a sign that you are not making money. Yeah, and you are going to see you are going to lose more than money. You are going to lose. You might lose your sanity. You might lose your peace. You might lose your confidence, right? So don't overtrade, guys, please. At every cost, do not overtrade, please. It will injure you. Please don't do that. Someone asks, how can we install the template, and does it mean the two-line strategies will not work if we don't have an OctaFS account? No, the two-line strategy will still work, but I said I personally, as ProCycle, we use the two-line, we use OctaFX to take analysis. Okay, I shouldn't. I don't trade. I don't use OctaFS as a broker. I just use them to take my setup, right? Because I feel like they have the perfect time when the market closes and when the market opens, right? Some of these prop firms, not prop firms now, some of these brokers, they have okay, let's say for example now, Xness closes. I mean, we are in Nigeria, right? Xness Xness closes around um how do I say this? Okay, let me say if the market closes at this time, market closes around 11 p.m., right? 11 p.m. on Xness, that's when it closes, and it opens again by 12 a.m. 12 midnight, right? When the market opens at that time, that's when Xness opens. Like the charts they are almost perfect, right? Which it syncs with the day. Okay. And if the market opens, the weekly candle opens also. It opens the same way it opens perfectly on OctaFX also, right? But on let's say Xness, for example, if the market is opening for the first time in the week, it opens like in the middle. Sorry, it opens like the market still wants to on next night. It still wants to close the last week Friday's trade. It still wants to close that before a new week starts. So it takes an extra hour. So that's why we just take our. That's why we use OctaFX, because it shows a better representation of what the market looks like. Okay. And someone said, and you also asked that does the two lines only work on the 15 minutes time frame? Yeah, we use the 15 minutes time frame for our two line strategy, and we usually stick to it. So that's that about that. So I don't want this video to be more than 30 minutes. And thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, my NGN link. So you can send your questions to my NGN link, and I will address them. And you can also check me out on my Twitter handle at Yomi Oyoshola, on my Twitter or X handle at Yomi Oyoshola. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Probably it will be on strategy or on how you can install the template. So yeah, see you guys, and I will attend to some other questions later. Thank you and have a good night. Sorry, have a great weekend. Bye.